Hey guys, I just thought I'd show you my progress here. I got all these parts that are going to stay bare metal. I got them all cleaned up and polished. I got the rust off of them, and then I just took the wire brush wheel and I just went through and polished everything. So um, looking good. Everything. These are all done. I got the chuck over there. There's some handles. This is called the quill. This would be kind of the press part, and this is the gear for that, for the handle, and then this is the spindle where the drill chuck goes, and then up here the pulleys, the pulleys go up here, and then this is the main support, bar where you know, those cast iron parts attach. But so these are all ready. There's the drill chuck, the Jacobs drill chuck. And then you got some stuff over there. You gotta just get these ready. These are all degreased, but I gotta sandblast them. I got the motor apart. The motor works. I already tested it out, so that's gonna be great. Just gotta clean that up too. But anyway, so I'm getting there. I just thought I'd show you this too. I learned a little bit about it. I did some research. Anytime I do like a restoration or anything, I always look for the original documentation, the owner's manual and stuff. And anyway, I found this online. Um, this this drill press was sold by Sears, and it was sold as the companion brand, like they're basically their little brother to the Craftsman drill press. And this line, what I learned was they built these drills between 1933 and 1940, the companion line, and then in 1941 they dropped the companion line, and then actually World War II started, so I don't know what happened after that, if they even built any more of these. But anyway, so here's the owner's manual. I thought I'd show you. Um, yeah, it's just kind of cool. You can go through it. It kind of tells you the maintenance and how to take care of it, and shows pictures of it and different attachments it had, and um, there's a mortising attachment, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. Then there's the parts listing. This is always a good thing to have. Anytime you're restoring something, look for the original parts documentation. It'll have part numbers, and sometimes that helps you, with your search to find parts and to restore something. Um, anyway, I wanted to show you this manual. You can read it. It was printed in July of 1940. So it's like I said, they built these between 1933 and 1940. And this is cool too. This was also there. It was 1495, and it's even dated up there, 1940. And it's to Sears and Roebuck from the Atlas press company. So that's where it was manufactured. Actually, if you compare this drill press to an Atlas, they're really similar, real similar design. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Hey guys, I just thought I'd do another update on my drill press here. Um, I'm just kind of trying to rebuild it now. Um, I just finished putting new bushings inside the quill, so I cut out the old ones and I pressed in new bronze bushings. So that's nice and tight now. There's no play. So that's ready to go. And then I got my bearings. Um, this is a bearing that goes on here. It's called the thrust bearing, and kind of a cool trick if you're rebuilding something and you're looking for parts. Bearings always have a marking on them. I wrote old on it, but if you look on it really closely, there'll be a number on it. And you can't really see it, but there's always a number marked on the bearing. And so if you're searching for a bearing, if you have a number, you can usually find the bearing you're looking for. The number for this one was 4956, and I just went on eBay and typed in that part number, and I found the bearing. So that's a brand new bearing for this this drill. So basically, it's all rebuilt. There's not much in it really. There's just a pressure bearing or a thrust bearing, and then you got your bushings, which you can get at any local hardware store. Um, and that's really it. Like, they really made stuff to last back then. You know, it's gonna be like brand new, but really nothing to break on it. But anyway, I wanted to show you this. Um, when I got it, it had this Jacobs chuck on it, which is a nice chuck. But the problem is he had this adapter on the chuck. And the reason he had an adapter on the chuck is because the spindle, this right here, is actually like a super fine thread, and it's like 2 inches long. And so he had this adapter made up, and on the inside he's got this real fine thread. He must have had like a machine shop make it, and then on the outside he's got the thread that fits this chuck. So this thread here is 1/2 inch by 24, and then this chuck here is 1/2 inch by 20. Now 1/2 inch by 20 is your standard fine thread size for 1/2 inch. It's every inch there's 20 threads. So this drill chuck won't thread on this shaft, so you have to put an adapter on it, which makes it stick down really far and you lose some of your table space. So anyway, I went online and searched, and I came across this chuck, and the description was kind of vague, but I took a gamble and I just bought it, and I got it, and it's the original chuck to this drill. This drill was built in the 30s, and this chuck is the right thread size for that. And the cool thing about it is it's keyless. So the reason why that thread was so long is because this thing threads up and down, and and it threads super easy. So I can get it to come up. It goes from 1/2 inch all the way up to like 0. But there you go. See, it's working. So as you thread it all the way up here, the jaws come out. But it's kind of neat. It's made in the USA. It says right there, made in USA, and then next to it it says AI right there. And so I think it might be an early Jacobs, because Jacobs' name was AI Jacobs, and this drill being from the 30s, this might be a really old version of a Jacobs chuck, and it's a keyless chuck, which is really unusual. I didn't even know they made keyless chucks that long ago, but it works like brand new. So it's really cool to find the original chuck that went with this drill. It's amazing that you can find stuff like that on eBay, but I just thought I'd show you. There's a picture of it on the owner's manual that I have, and if you look, that chuck there looks just like the chuck I bought. And it's cool. It's keyless, so it's definitely a nice upgrade to the drill press. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. This, like I said, this thread and this drill chuck is not something you can buy anymore. They don't even make anything to fit that thread anymore. My only other option would have been to either do an adapter like this, or have this either machined down or welded up and then retapped at a different thread size. And I didn't really want to do any of that. So luckily I actually found the original chuck. Who would have thought that would even be possible? This is probably 80 years old. But anyway, it works like new. So I can't wait to get it together so I can show you a little better. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.